Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Reagan for those of you new, and today we are finally finishing the Spanish Mansion. If you haven't seen the first two parts, please go check those out. And I am so sorry for not uploading the past couple weeks. I don't know. It just got away from me. I'm very sorry. I have a couple recorded, so hopefully we won't have to go back to me missing out on a couple weeks, so we should be able to get right back in order. And a huge thank you because during that time we hit over 100 subscribers, which I cannot believe. I'm so grateful for all of you, and you're amazing. All right, let's get into the build. So for this first room, I wanted to do a bathroom. There wasn't one on the side of the house, and it seemed a little weird, so I just kind of balanced it out with doing a nice bathroom. I tried to use the same tiling as the last one, as you saw. But overall, it's just a bathroom, so it wasn't super fancy or anything. Next to the bathroom, I used the last room on the bottom floor as an exercise room. In such a large house, it seemed appropriate to add one, though I tried to make it a little bit nicer than your average gym. I wanted to make sure there was like a meditation area, and there's also going to be like a seating area, which you normally wouldn't see in a gym. I also used the partitions from the city living pack, I believe, to separate out the meditation corner and the seating area, which I'm starting to build now. I don't really know why they would need such like a nice seating area in a gym or a seating area really at all, especially for like a home gym. But I thought it really flowed well, and I really liked how it turned out, so I decided to keep it. You can take that out if you just decide to download the build. Obviously, you can change anything that you want. That's what's amazing about The Sims, but that's what I decided to add. I also added a good amount of plant life in this room, and then as you see, I'm adding those curtains to further like separate out the sections of the room so that the meditation's kind of more quiet in a darker area, as opposed to like where the treadmill is and the weights. And it also was just like a nice way to class it up, along with like the different lights, and it just kind of fit the vibe of what I was trying to put out for this house, which was just very elegant and very like lots of money. And I just kept the colors really neutral. I went with for the walls, I went with the same wallpaper that was out in the hallways, so I thought it fit really well. And speaking of the hallways, I forgot to add lights the first two times I was doing this, so I made sure to go in and add that because walking through a dark corridor would be terrifying. So after finishing the downstairs area, I moved to the upstairs hallway slash landing area. I didn't really know what you would call this. I started carrying the downstairs dark brown paint up, and I eventually changed this because it's super dark, and I really didn't like how it mixed with like the different furniture that I was trying to put up there. I ended up putting like a little seating area and like the rugs and the couches. It just really didn't work, and I want it to be a little bit more casual since it is upstairs, and that's where we're putting the master bedroom and like the kids room. So along with like the laundry room, so it seemed like an area less that like visitors would see and more what like the family would come and see. I know we do have like a living room downstairs, but this is just something like, I don't know. In some houses I've seen like a nice living room and then like a den. Is like my grandmother's house had like the front living room and then like the den, which had like the TV, and it was like more comfortable, less like fancy. I don't add a TV to this like living room hallway landing area. I just kind of make it kind of plain. So I guess this would be like more like the formal living room because there wasn't like a TV. I don't know. I just thought that they would need a little seating area, and I didn't really know what else to put here since we did already have like a room for the office, and then we had the formal living room. So I just ended up with some seating and some bookcases. Um, this room actually took me a super duper long time to make. It was just, I don't know, the colors weren't working with me, and I think I'd been working on this build for so long that I just eventually couldn't do it. And the wallpaper that I end up adding up here is one of my favorite wallpapers in The Sims. I usually do the one with the leaves, but which I will do in the laundry room, by the way, because I just couldn't resist it. But I do kind of like how this had a more casual beachy feel. So you'll see me moving into the laundry room where I do add the little palm fronds wallpaper. I made it very, very large, which I realize is not necessary at all because the Sims literally just use the washer and the dryer. They don't need really a place to like fold clothes because it just kind of goes where it needs to. And I put 2 laundry bins in, which you also don't need because they all just go into one. You know, I just kind of went ham with it. I had a lot of fun with this room, to be completely honest. Laundry Day was like is still one of my favorite packs, so I really wanted to have a super super nice laundry room since I was going all out with the rest of the build. So I just had like um, the counters coming out, and then just shelving and that kind of stuff. I had a lot of decorations. Um, they had so much stuff in Laundry Day pack, and there's so much clothes and stuff like that. I was looking for like just the messy clothes to put on the floor, and I couldn't find it. I definitely could have searched a little bit harder for it, but I thought everything else was so nice looking that I didn't really want to add to it. Um, so I just kind of left it how it was. I'm super happy with that how that room turned out though. So next to the laundry room is the master bedroom and the master bath. I went all out on the master bath, just forewarning. I used the big corner tub, kind of jacuzzi thing. I ended up using the fancy shower and toilet from, I think, is the Get Famous expansion pack. It could be, what's I always blank on like what the packs are called when I do these. I don't know why. I usually know them off the top of my head, I swear. But it's from the Magic one because they had really really nice, and that's actually where the counters are from. Um, so I just really made it super nice. Had that like light gold theme throughout it, and I used a bunch of decorations to kind of add to the luxury. And I eventually put a chandelier. I think it was candle, maybe it was just like a little chandelier looking thing. I'm very bad at describing things right now, guys. I am so sorry. So in the master bedroom, accompanying the master bath, I had a lot of issues trying to find a good wallpaper and flooring combination. Um, I'm still not super 100% that I am set on the way that it turned out, but I think it turned out okay. Um, I wanted to do something super extravagant to kind of match how the master bath was looking. But as you can see with like how the beds are starting out, they start with like the nicest beds, but due to like how my issues were with the wallpaper and the flooring, I think I end up using like just a 4 upholster bed and something more casual. And I do keep it kind of plain, so like normally when I decorate a room, I go all out. I make sure everything has like knickknacks and tons of flowers and plants. And then this one, I just really didn't do that much in this room. I don't know. I would say like I was losing like my will to keep going on this build, but honestly, like after this, I go to my next room and I go ham on it. So I don't really know what happened with this room. Um, Overall, it does turn out really nice. It's just not usually it's not really what I had in mind. Um, as you can see, it's very plain. I do end up using another one of my favorite wallpapers from the Magic Pack, which I still am forgetting the name of, which I really, really like it. It reminds me of Beauty and the Beast a ton. Um, but yeah, as you can see, I don't go super far on it. This is kind of like how far I go with it. I didn't, I don't know. I mean, it turned out okay. Um, and I do also end up in this room. I already put it in, I believe. I use the bassinet from the Magic Pack, and it's super, super cute. I wish we had been getting like different ones throughout the rest of the expansion packs, but honestly, it's so cute. I'm just happy with it, how it turned out. Um, but yeah, that's how that one turned out. So in this middle room, the middle room above the front door, I decided to do a playroom for the kids. They have enough rooms in their house, I'm sure they could spare one for a playroom. So I just tried to stuff as many toys as I could and kind of made it um, colorful, which you kind of don't see when I'm starting out because it's just kind of a bland white and like yellow room. But I add tons of decorations in the end, and I just kind of make it super, super fun. I just really went ham on the decorations. I used those little critters that came with um, either Parenthood or Toddler Stuff Pack. I can't remember, but I can't remember what they're called either. No shocker there, since I can't remember anything. But I love them, and I place them around so they're like floating in the room, and it's my favorite thing ever. So for the last area, I kind of split it into a small bathroom and a bedroom because I feel like they needed a bathroom for like a kid's bathroom, a little more casual, has like a little potty trainer seat. So the toddler bedroom into this last bedroom here, I didn't go super hard on um, the toys because they already have toys in the playroom and it's literally just not even down the hall, it's like right next door. I do add a couple of toy items, as you can see with the little tree in the corner, but I don't go as hard on that, and I kind of focus on decorations and just making it look kind of really cute. Um, I use my favorite little teddy bear, the little dragon in the corner, and I use the little um, butterflies around the window. I use the cloud lights. Oh my gosh, the cloud lights are my favorite to use kids or toddlers' rooms, and I use the little critters as a little front of each of the beds to kind of like signify, like if you get twins. I don't know. I always feel like they have their own like separate favorite color or favorite things, so it can kind of signify which is which, since it is very similar to both the beds are very similar to each other. And then here I am just finishing up the little kids' bathroom right at the end. It's super simple, but I really, really liked how it turned out. And that's kind of the end of the mansion build. It's been a long, long three-parter trip with you all through this, and I'm so thankful for you all for staying with me through this three-parter, especially with the huge break in it. If you have any recommendations for build videos you would like to see, let me know down in the comments. This build should be available for download on the gallery soon. I will link my origin ID below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time.